What causes us to fall to manipulation? And also, now that I think about it, what causes us to manipulate? It's all the same thing. It's a lack of knowing who you truly are. It's a lack of knowing your identity through Christ. You're believing the labels of this world. I had a long run with drugs, man, about 12 to 13 years, but you'll never hear me say that I'm an addict, because I'm not an addict. God didn't create me to be an addict. The same no more than he created me to be a cheater, the same as he did me to be an alcoholic, the same no way he cheated me to do any type of sin. I'm not going to label myself as a sinner, and as a Christian, you can't either. Don't do that. Don't diminish who God is because you label yourself as your sin. But you know, if we were to do that, we should have just called ourselves babies from the beginning. God expects us to grow from glory to glory to glory. As I was writing Trapped in the Attic over the past year or two, I got to speak to a lot of people who have been through the recovery process, and they've either led a recovery program. I got to speak with a lot of programs. And man, the recovery community is amazing. Sometimes churches can be closed off, but go talk to a recovery meeting. Man, they're so happy they're alive. There's a good possibility I wasn't going to wake up last week, man, and I'm awake now. So they begin to tell me that in every different program I would speak to, in all honesty, they have their own little process, and that's okay. The end of it's Jesus. That's what they need. So they had, some of them use the steps, some of them use this. Everybody had their own process, and I was respectful of all of them because they all showing fruit. But every one of them, they didn't even know it, but all used one process that was repetitive. That process was what some of them would call daily affirmations. Some of them call it daily declarations. But it was the statements from Christ that told you who you are. And every morning they get up, they have to read this silly little list. And that list is telling them exactly who they are. Because when you know exactly who you are, you can't be taken over by manipulation. People can come and try, and they can tell you what they think. They can tell you all these different things, but you say, you know what? I hear you, brother, and I love you, but I already know who God says I am. The way you're able to minister to a broken world is the fact that you know who you are to start with. You don't go into the dope house when you're still worried that you're going back.